Hello Sagittarius, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to your weekly reading. We're going to be doing it for next Monday the 4th of October until Sunday the 10th of October, and we'll just get a good idea, Sagittarius, of what's ahead of you and give you some insight for the week to come. Alright, Sagittarius. So let's get straight into it. Alright, it's going to be a great week for you, okay? It's going to be a very good week for you. There is going to be one choice, one big defining choice that's going to present itself through the week, okay? Where you're only going to be able to choose one thing and you're not going to be able to choose two. Alright, that's going to come up through the week for you, Sagittarius. But don't be pressured to rush into anything, okay? It's still going to be a great week, and it's not something you're going to have to decide on the spot in the instant, okay? So take your time, take a couple days, and let yourself just decide slowly, or let the universe reveal it to you, okay? Now, on Monday, it shows that you've been striving forwards towards something, okay? You've been heading towards it, and you're now hitting this point where people are starting to look to you, okay? They're starting to look to you for guidance. They're starting to look to you for leadership, okay? And they're really actually starting to value your input and your way forward, okay? If you are not totally sure about whether this is what you want, then Monday's going to be the day to make that decision, all right? But the cards are telling me that you're in the right place, like you're heading down the right decision. You're heading down the right path, you know, and it's going to bring you an abundance of pleasure and an abundance of joy, an abundance of good energy. And you're almost at that stage, you know, and whatever it is that you're passionate about, that you've been pursuing creatively, it's saying that now, like, people are starting to look up to you, you know, they're looking to you to learn, they're looking to you for insight, they're starting to look to you like you could be the possible leader in a sense, all right? And this can bring you an abundance of so much, okay? And you really are almost there. So if you have been feeling like, you know, just giving up, I mean, I suggest you just keep going. Give it one hard push and keep going further, because Mother Earth wants to reward you, you know. She wants to reward you with her bounty of gifts. So if I was you, I would keep going in the direction you're going, Sagittarius, because it is going to bring you so much comfort. It's going to bring you financial comfort. It's going to bring you stability at home, okay? It's going to bring you this happy phase, and it's going to continue, you know. This is what it is you're going here, whatever route you is on here, this can be that thing that sets you up for life, okay? Now, Tuesday... Okay, Tuesday you've got a lot of people in your life, okay? Like a lot of people. So I'm guessing this is all, maybe you work with people, maybe you've got a big family, maybe you're very, very community based, but there's a lot of people around you, okay? Don't forget to take the time to love yourself. Don't forget the time to listen to yourself as well, okay? Sometimes you can be so caught up, like looking after everybody else and their needs and what they need, that for some of you this might even be a few of your kids, okay? Some of you, I'm getting the feeling this is your kids, for 3 kids. But for the rest of you, it's like you're going to find that you do a lot for other people and sometimes forget yourself, okay? So just make sure on Tuesday that you don't do that. You are going to have a lot of people around you, and the universe is just saying, just like, don't spread yourself so thin that you forget you, all right? And it does point to the fact that, you know, it's also going to be a day where you need to take a second and remember your value and your self-worth, okay? okay? Like I said, just don't get lost in the demands of everybody else on Tuesday, all right? And also for those of you in a relationship, just put some extra attention into the relationship on that day, okay? For those in a relationship, it says like you are with this right person, but you need to like ignite the spark again, all right? So just put a little bit of TLC in there, all right? But remember that you've also got to put the TLC into you. And let's have a look at Wednesday. All right, so Wednesday shows you come into a really happy phase, okay? At home, in your relationships, in the people that are around you at home. It shows there has been a bit of arguments lately, a little bit of conflict, but that's all over now, okay? You come into this really good phase now, and you're heading into a point where you realise, like, you know, you're all good. You're everything you need, okay? And you can be with someone because you're so confident in yourself now too, okay? Whatever it is you've been striving for as well, like what I was talking about on Monday, this thing where people are starting to look to you. It's like you're also aware of the fact on Wednesday that, hey, I could start like making money from this if you're not already. If you are already, I could make more. I could turn this into something bigger, okay? It's showing the entrepreneurial sort of side of you, okay? And that's really coming out on Wednesday. But like I said, that peaceful phase, any conflicts you've had at home, with your partner, with your family, that's all coming to a happy phase, all right? And for those of you that are in a relationship, it also points to the fact that, like, you are with the right person. Like, for those of you in a relationship, even though things might have been a bit up and down and stuff, you have got that special soulmate love, okay? Like, you are soulmates, and if you want it to, you can continue right on into old age, you know? Like, you've got that long-lasting happy love. All right, now, and of course, for those of you single, it's going to come to you, all right? It is going to come to you. Now, on Thursday, it's going to be a day of you're going to be striving forward, okay? You're going to be going forward, and you're going to find that it's a day where you've got to watch that you're not judging other people, okay? You're going to find that, like I said, that leadership role you're starting to step into, you're going to find that, or whatever it is, your creative bit where people are really starting to look at you and go, hey, you know, whatever's going on there, you know, you're going to start to realize, like, you know, people are judging you, all that sort of stuff, and you're going to start to realize the power of like not worrying about what everybody else thinks of you, okay? It's going to be the day where you're going to really touch base with yourself, take that time to yourself, because it's going to be all about understanding that, like, you're what you need, okay? And you're your best way forward, and you're going to realize how invaluable people's negative opinions of you are, okay? And we only give them power because we choose to, all right? So you're going to realize all that on Thursday anyway, all right? Which is going to make it a wonderful day for you. And keep striving forward, guys, because you're definitely going in the right direction. Now, Friday's going to be a day where, man, you can just go be the master of your own universe. Weave your own destiny the way you want to do it, okay? This creative side of you, this other avenue of you, work out where you want to take it and take it there. This choice you're going to have to make this week, okay? Do it so that it makes your life the way you want it to be, and it shapes your universe the way you want it to be, okay? Tap into any spiritual avenue. If you're into your spirituality, tap into that, okay? Tap into any secret knowledge, all right? Just step outside the box there and give it a shot. You are going to find on Friday at home that everyone's going to rally around you. You're going to find you're going to be like that driving force at home, okay, in your home base or your home environment. So just be ready for that and understand it's because you just have become that person, okay, that brings them together. All right, and again, it's to do with this energy that you're putting off, okay? This good energy, that's what happens. Everyone comes forward and wants to be part of it, all right? And on Saturday, okay, Saturday again, it's bringing up that decision you've got to make, okay, and you're going to be feeling stuck about it, all right, and it's going to have you feeling a little bit trapped as to the way forward, because you're still going to be wondering what the way forward is. You may find there's a few arguments coming out of this decision that you have to make, but just remember, all you've got to do, even if there are arguments, it's about coming out on top, okay? It's about the fact of, you need to make this decision based on what you want and where you want to be, because it is going to take you to such a better place. All right, so if you make the decision to please everybody else, you're sacrificing your happy ever after, okay? So just don't, if there's conflict that's arising from having to make this decision, don't let it hold you back, okay? Just deal with it logically, deal with it rationally. Don't get emotional, because it's not a matter for you to deal emotionally, okay? It's a matter you're going to need to have your head on, have your wits about you, okay? But do that and deal with the matters like that all Saturday, and you're just going to strive forward, okay? You're going to take leaps and bounds forward. Just make sure it is a day of using your head, all right? Now, on Sunday, where are we? So Sunday, you're going to find that you're going to start to realise that, your whatever this decision that you've got to make, it's going to end one phase of your life in order, and it's going to start this whole new beginning, okay? And knowing the new beginning and how drastic the change is going to have you feeling a little bit frozen, okay? It's going to have you feeling a little bit overwhelmed and probably wanting to stay away from people in a sense, all right? Maybe you're worried about you'll be too snappy, or you won't be able to spread yourself because you're feeling overwhelmed, okay? What the cards are telling you, though, is that everything that's happening is going to happen for the best, all right? So what you need to do is just free yourself. Don't allow yourself to be trapped by insecurities that you've created in your head, okay? You're the master up here, so take control back. If you feel overwhelmed, just take a second and ground yourself, center yourself, and work out how to spread yourself evenly, okay? And Sunday is going to be a good day for you to be with people, okay? Accept the support when it's offered to you. Don't keep yourself frozen and miss out on relationships and friendships because of that, all right? But overall, just remember, whatever decision you have to make this week, even though it might be a big one, and even though you might feel like it's going to totally tip the boat, it's going to put you into a really good place and into a much better place long term, okay? It's going to carry on into the future, and it's going to bring you all that stability that you've been looking for. All right, and I hope you enjoy my reading, like it, subscribe, and I'll see you next week.